What if I told you Tekashi 6ix9ine? It might have just pulled off the most shocking plot twist of 2025, and he didn't even know the cameras were rolling? Yeah, the same rainbow-haired chaos machine who once snitched on his own crew is now allegedly caught plotting his girlfriend's murder. Let that sink in. A guy who's made a career out of trolling might have just trolled himself straight into a true crime documentary, leaked footage, secret wiretaps, whispers from the underworld. If even half of what's circulating online is true, this isn't just messy, it's nuclear-level scandal. But the real question is, how far does Tekashi's madness go? Was it all just reckless talk? Or are we about to witness the biggest hip-hop betrayal since 6ix9ine's alleged drive-through diplomacy? Tonight, we dive into the story the industry doesn't want you to hear, the whispers of money trails, secret meetings, and a rapper who might be his own worst enemy. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear will make you question everything you thought you knew about loyalty, love, and 6ix9ine's ever-growing body count of controversy. So, let's rip the band-aid off and talk about the rainbow-haired ringleader of chaos himself, Daniel Hernandez, better known to the internet as Tekashi 6ix9ine, aka the man who makes normal controversy look like a kindergarten spat. This is the same guy who turned ratting out his 9 Trey Blood associates into a billboard PR move. The same guy who laughs at hospital beds like they're memes. And apparently now, allegedly, is caught on a secret tape plotting his own girlfriend's downfall. But before you ask, wait, what girlfriend? Let's rewind for context. Tekashi's love life has always been as messy as his Instagram comments. Models, influencers, exotic dancers, his dating roster reads like a love and hip-hop casting call. And recently his latest flame, who we'll call Jazzy La Flame because the internet claims she sets every room on fire, was seen living the high life with him, private jets, Cartier bracelets, and more Chanel bags than the Kardashians. Perfect couple, right? Wrong dot, because here's where it gets ugly. According to leaked whispers, and by whispers I mean an anonymous DM that conveniently landed in several gossip blogs' inboxes at the exact same time, 6ix9ine felt betrayed. Sources claim Jazzy was spotted getting too friendly with one of Tekashi's rivals backstage at a Miami show. Now, in a normal relationship, you talk it out. Maybe you sulk, write a sad song, or post passive-aggressive Instagram stories. But Tekashi? Oh no, our guy plays Grand Theft Auto in real life. The alleged secret footage making rounds online reportedly shows Tekashi in a dimly lit VIP lounge, surrounded by his usual entourage of hype men, jewelry, and overpriced hookah smoke. And then it happens, he leans in, drops his voice, and says, the words that have the internet in meltdown mode. She thinks she can play me? Watch what happens. Sometimes love needs a funeral. Now, is this confirmed? Absolutely not. Is it blowing up like a nuclear meme war? You bet. Twitter detectives, TikTok conspiracy accounts, and Reddit threads are eating this up like free Popeyes on a Friday. The narrative writes itself. 6ix9ine, unaware he's being recorded, casually planning his girlfriend's murder like he's ordering Postmates? And the best, this video? He doesn't even know it's on tape, but let's not act surprised. This is Tekashi we're talking about. The man has spent the past 5 years trolling rappers, cops, and common sense. And every time you think he's peaked, boom, another scandal. Need proof? Remember when he mocked Lil Che's shooting while the guy was in a coma? Remember the King Von Mural stunt? Exactly. This man collects bad karma like it's a side hustle. And now, if these leaks are to be believed, that bad karma may have finally hit DEFCON 1, but who leaked the footage? And what exactly does it show beyond a shady one-liner? That's where things get even messier, because apparently the rabbit hole goes way deeper than a single tape. And just when you think this circus couldn't get any wilder, here's where the plot really thickens. That shady one-liner we mentioned? Turns out it's allegedly just the tip of the iceberg. According to the self-proclaimed whistleblowers of hip-hop, you know, those anonymous Reddit mods who somehow have FBI-level intel from their mom's basement, there's supposedly a full-on wiretap making rounds. And if you believe the whispers, it's got more drama than a Netflix crime doc. Picture this. Tekashi in a plush Miami condo, decked out in his usual neon drip, talking in hushed tones with a couple of unnamed business partners. The leaked audio allegedly has him grumbling about money being missing and loyalty being broken. Then comes the bombshell line fans can't stop quoting, "If she wanna live rich, she can die rich too." Yikes, again, not verified. But hey, when has that ever stopped the internet from going full CSI? And oh boy, the public reaction? Pure chaos. Within hours of the clip allegedly surfacing, #FuneralForLove started trending on Twitter. TikTok creators made dramatic reenactments with wigs and rainbow grills. Memes flooded Instagram. One had 6ix9ine in photoshopped as Joe from You, whispering into the camera with the caption, "Hello, Jazzy." Even fake news outlets jumped in. One viral tweet claimed the FBI has classified 6ix9ine in as a level 10 menace, whatever that means, but wait, it gets better. A mysterious blog called Rapleaks Daily dropped a supposed exclusive investigative report featuring anonymous sources close to Tekashi. According to them, Jazzy LaFlame had been allegedly siphoning money to fund her secret crypto boyfriend in Dubai, one quote claimed. He found out she was stacking Ethereum while stacking other dudes. Can you even make this up? Apparently. Yes, then there's the alleged lavish spending breakdown. One insider claims Tekashi dropped nearly $500,000 on designer gifts for Jazzy in just 2 months. Hermes, Dior, a custom rainbow Lambo wrap, the works. And in true tabloid flair, these same insiders say his rage wasn't just about betrayal, but about feeling played like a sample beat. It's messy, it's petty, and it's internet gold. Naturally, the reactions are split. Some are screaming, "Clout chase," others are screaming, "Lock him up," and a third camp is just here for the memes. Meanwhile, Jazzy's Instagram has mysteriously gone private, and conspiracy TikTok is claiming witness protection with zero evidence of course, and here's where it really spirals. The alleged secret recording might not have come from a friend or rival. The whispers are that someone inside Tekashi's own crew flipped, feeding the leaks for a payout. But why? And what does that mean for the self-proclaimed king of chaos? So, if you thought the alleged leak and TikTok reenactments were the peak of the madness, oh no, we're just getting started. Because what happens when a rapper with a resume full of courtroom cameos suddenly has his own circle allegedly flipping on him? Cue the fallout montage. Within days of the so-called secret recording circulating online, gossip outlets began reporting that federal eyes are supposedly on Tekashi again. Now, is there any proof of this? Of course not. But when has that ever stopped an online firestorm? Several legal insiders, translation, a guy with a podcast and a gavel emoji in his bio, claim the authorities are reviewing the alleged tapes for potential conspiracy charges. Even funnier, a fake press release making the rounds on Twitter said, "The FBI is tired of Tekashi's plot twists and wants season finale rights." Welcome to 2025, where parody feels like prophecy, and it's not just imaginary law enforcement. The public backlash is cartoonish. Protesters outside a Miami club allegedly held signs saying, "Love doesn't need funerals," and "Justice for Jazzy LaFlame." Okay, maybe it was just 3 influencers trying to get clout pics, but the narrative writes itself. Meanwhile, hip-hop blogs are speculating whether this could finally cancel Tekashi for good. As if trolling his way through multiple indictments didn't already prove he's basically uncancelable, even his so-called friends are allegedly ghosting him. One anonymous source told Rapleaks Daily, "He's acting paranoid, checking everyone's phones like he's the hip-hop CIA. He even made his driver sign an NDA to bring him chicken nuggets." Another claimed he's been moving cash out of his accounts into crypto because he doesn't trust banks or girlfriends. Again, unverified but hilarious, the theories are endless. Did a crew member leak the tape for revenge? Is this all a clout scheme cooked up by Tekashi himself to stay relevant? Or, wildest of all, is Jazzy actually the mastermind, setting him up with the leak to flip the script? Conspiracy TikTok says yes. Reality says who even knows anymore? And that's the beauty of a Takashi scandal. Truth and rumor are basically indistinguishable. What's clear, though, is that his empire of chaos is wobbling. Brands allegedly are pausing collaborations, his upcoming show in Houston. Rumor has it ticket sales plummeted because fans fear funeral energy. Again, totally unconfirmed, but great for the narrative. What's next? An arrest? A messy Instagram live meltdown? A redemption arc where Takashi claims it was all a performance art piece? With this guy, nothing's off the table, and that's exactly where you hook your audience for the conclusion and call to action. Because if history has taught us anything, Takashi's scandals don't end quietly. They end with sirens, headlines, and a billion memes. So what do you think? Did Takashi actually plot his girlfriend's murder, or is this just another wild internet fever dream? Is he a cold-blooded villain or the ultimate troll playing 4D chess with our attention? Drop your theories below. Every crazy angle counts. And if you want the unfiltered truth no one else dares to say, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell. Because trust me, the next leak will be even messier. Stay tuned, the rabbit hole's just getting started.